to another video. I know it's been a little bit of time since I posted, but you know, I'm on the way of staying consistent. Like, I'm really trying. I jot up some ideas and I'm not playing. Like, we reached 600 subscribers. Like, it's really time to show out and like do big things, because this is something that I want to do and I have to start acting like it is something that I want to do. Because, you know, if I don't put the effort in, if I don't like do this, like who will? I can't be waiting around for people to encourage me. Like, I have to encourage myself. Like, if this is truly what I want, this is what I gotta do. All right, so today I'm gonna do a video that I've never done before. My unpopular opinions. I asked you guys on Instagram and on Snapchat, like, what are some of your unpopular opinions, and a few of you answered, so I'm gonna incorporate that in with some of mine as well. So before I even start, please do not get offended. Like, some of these are facts, and you guys just don't want to como se dice, admit that having a preference is racist. The reason why I say this is because you're telling me your preference is, oh, I like white girls, or I like white guys. That's your preference. I just feel like I feel like having a preference as a race is just not it. And you know, that's not my business, of course, but like, also, while you're saying you're having a preference, you're not supposed to bash other people. This is the common thing. Oh, I like white girls, or I like white guys because black girls do too much, or black girls are this and black girls are that. If you think having a preference is fine, okay, but don't bash other people while you're at it. That just rubs me the wrong way. And I feel like preference is like, oh, I prefer, you know, a guy or a girl with brown hair, or I prefer someone that has dimples, or like with a nice smile. I feel like that's a preference. But I feel like having a whole race as a preference is just, it rubs me the wrong way. Maybe that's just me, but the next one is going to sleep with socks on. Is a vibe, bro. I can't even explain it. Some people really come at me because I say going to sleep with socks on is a vibe. Of course I gotta take them off because like my feet be a little sweaty, but like it's a vibe, bro. Like my little toes be, you know, being the little socks like this, and they just be having a good time. I'm not gonna argue with you. Okay, just because you wear expensive clothes does not mean you could dress. Let me say that again. Just because you wear expensive clothes does not mean you could dress. Y'all be putting designer on top of design. Y'all be putting Gucci on top of Louis on top. Okay, just because it costs a lot of money doesn't mean you look good. I can get some jeans for Walmart. I can get some clothes from a store that's not as expensive as where you're getting your clothes and look 10 times better. It's not about how much you spend, but it's about how much, like, how you style your clothes. Like, that's what some people don't get. Like, they really think they dripping or drowning with their Gucci and all that, but you just look like a hot mess. Rapping is not for everyone. I'm sorry, but it's not. You know, you can find, I'm all with, you know, following your dreams, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you come up with me talking about some, oh, Garcelletv, hear my rap, and it sounds like this.
Remember the times we had, the times that you and me had. Remember the times we had, the times that you and me had. Yeah, you had me in my bag.
I've had enough. I'm all for, you know, supporting your friends when y'all trying to do something outside the box. I'm all for it. But if you come at me talking about some Garcelletv, I'm about to drop this, what you think, and it's something like that, or something even worse than that, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Rapping is not for everyone. Rapping is not for everyone. And the fact that some of y'all homeboys, the people in the studio, be like, yeah, bro, that's hot, drop it. Cut them off. Because if they really, alright, bro, next one. TikTok doesn't hit the same anymore. And what I mean by that, like, when TikTok first, like, came out, I think it was summer 2019, it was hot, bro. Like, the dance moves, everything, like, it was pure comedy. But now TikTok is just so racist, and like it's just very, it's not a good vibe anymore. Like everything is just so negative, and I hate it, bro. I feel like white people can wear black culture hairstyles, but they need to respect it and know the history behind it and know the name behind it and actually know what it's actually called. Stop, it's not no damn boxer braids. It's not no damn boxer braids. Know the name and know where it's coming from. And a side note, y'all, like when we say we don't want you wearing it, it's not because we're trying to like be haters. It's because it's not meant for white people hair. Like we use it as a protective style because it is meant for our the type of hair that we have. But when y'all do it, it messes up your hair. But hey, I don't let y'all do what y'all do. Just because you're talking doesn't mean you guys are together. Oftentimes when people are in the talking stage, it's a misconception that like that person is only talking to you. Stop assuming that this person's only going to be loyal to you while y'all aren't even in a relationship. Y'all need to sit down and explain what y'all want to be and what's going to be the result of this. It saves a lot of time. And it saves a lot of, oh, I thought we were, no buts, no I thought. It's just, this is how it is. Once you establish what you guys are actually doing, it becomes a lot easier. Like, just, it's communication. Dark humor is not supposed to be racist. I don't care what anybody says. Like, when dark humor is racist, it's just, it's not funny to me. That's me, though, so. Okay, NBA YoungBoy's music isn't that bad. She has a couple hits where I'm like, oh, that slaps. But he's not all that to me, feel me? Okay, I'm not finna say too much about this, but we haven't had any good presidents. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay, so here are some of the ones that you guys sent. Someone said Timothy Chalamet. I don't know how to say his name, but maybe I'll pop this picture there. Is not that cute. I agree. Like, y'all were hyping that kid up for no reason. I'm sorry, but all these white boys be looking the same. Low key, don't at me. But he was not cute. He was not cute to me. He was just not the flavor that I needed, feel me? Someone said hot dogs are nasty. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, bro. Like, you put the hot dog in the bun, you put the ketchup. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, bro. It slaps. I'm sorry, but those barbecues and burgers and hot dogs just be hitting different. Someone said winter clothes are way more stylish than summer clothes. No, I totally agree, because I feel like you have more options with winter clothes. For me personally, like, I don't like really wearing shorts or like wearing stuff like that. I don't know why, but I feel like I just have a lot, and I live in New York, so I feel like it's cold, so I'm just used to wearing like sweatshirts and joggers. I just feel like it's so much easier to style. Shane Dawson is weird and was never funny. Yeah, I stand by that, because he is really weird. Like, I was never the type to like sit down and watch his videos. I always just got a weird vibe from him, and I like really never knew why until things started to come up. He's done blackface, he said the N-word before, like just recently the Smith family, like Jaden Smith, Willow Smith, there's a video that came up and Shane Dawson was pretending to masturbate to Willow Smith's, I think she was at the time 11 years old or 12 years old. He was pretending to masturbate to her picture and rubbed me the wrong way. He's canceled. But white privilege is real. Misconception that people have of white privilege is that they think because they admit they have it, they're doing something wrong. You were born ahead. It's not because you did anything wrong. It's just that's how the society was made. And, you know, disagree with me, I stand by what I say. Yeah, like you just have an upper hand than people of color, and it's not anything that you've done. It's just how America was built. Like, it's just how it is, and it doesn't mean that you don't go through stuff or like what you go through is any less, but you'll never have to face what we go through because the color of our skin, feel me? So that's really all it is. It's not attacking you for something that you can't control, obviously. Okay, so I said just because you posted the black screen doesn't mean you're not racist. Yes, remember that one day where everybody on Instagram posted Blackout Tuesday, Blackout Tuesday? You know, that, I didn't post that because I was like, what exactly is that doing? There were more people that posted Blackout Tuesday than there were more people signing petitions. I would rather you just skip Blackout Tuesday and sign petitions and buy from black-owned shops and businesses. Like, you posting a black screen, what does that, like, truly, what does that do for me? What does that do for black people at the end of the day? Please tell me. And the fact that some of you guys posted a black screen but then still continue on not calling your friends out when they're being racist and not standing up for other people, it rubbed me the wrong way, because you're sitting here talking about some Blackout Tuesday, but you're still following in those behaviors and the reason why we're saying black. It didn't make sense. Community college isn't bad. I don't know why, but we all have this stigma in saying that, like, going to community college, like, you're less, or like you're not smart enough. I feel like going to community college is smart, especially if you don't know what you want to do in life. Because let's say that you're going to, let's say Yale. You're telling me you're going to go to Yale and you're going to go for liberal arts. I feel like that's not smart, because you could be saving so much more money by going to, let's say, Suffolk. You could be going to Suffolk and figure out what you want to do for less while saving money, and then you could always transfer. And I feel like that's just smarter. Like, there's no point in building up debt for not knowing what you want to do, and that's fine if you don't know what you want to do with your life. But I feel like go the smart route. People always want to go to a prestige school, a school with a name like Yale, because they feel like that's better, but you can get the same amount of opportunities with going to a community college. I say, if you're not black, don't say the N-word. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, before all of this happened, like with George Floyd, before like Black Lives Matter started to get like some real attention, like I would never let white people say like the N-word. Like, I would never let white people say it, because it's just like, why? But for like Spanish people or Hispanic people, like, I would low-key let it slide, because I'd be like, oh, like, you know, they kind of go through the same struggles as us, so it's like, you know, I guess I'll give them a pass. But it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, the struggle, yeah, we may have similar struggles, but it's not the same. Someone said, I hate when people post about Black Lives Matter but then post 4th of July pigs. Child, let me leave it a room. Yeah, facts. I agree with that. I mean, of course it's your social media and you're gonna post, you know, what you want and when you want, but I just don't know how you could I don't know how you could be about Black Lives Matter and we're trying to change how everything was built, and you're gonna go, oh, happy 4th of July. Like, what exactly are we celebrating? The only people that were free were white men. So I'm just a little bit confused. Of course, I'm not gonna lie, it's a privilege to live in America. Like we have so many stuff that other countries don't have, but we still have a lot to work on, feel me? I was reading this post. This post said, I think it's more patriotic to notice the flaws in your country and want better for it than to ignorantly claim it's great and discard major problems that need fixing. I just find this so weird. Like, you could love this country because it does give us a lot of advantages and it does give us a lot of opportunities, but by you saying, oh, America is great, like, you guys are bugging, like, there's nothing that we need to change, you are a problem. Because how are you gonna say that America is, oh, I'm sorry, but no. Because someone said Black lives are equal to all lives. Black lives don't matter, it's all lives matter. All Lives Matter was created to take away attention from Black Lives Matter. Just because we say Black Lives Matter doesn't mean that, yeah, Black Lives Matter and everybody else's lives don't matter. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying Black Lives Matter because we're the ones that are in need. We're the ones that need attention. We're the ones that are getting killed on the street. We're the ones that, you know, need help. I'm sorry, this gives me a headache. It's not only Black Lives Matter. It's Black Lives Matter too. We're not saying just yeah, Black Lives Matter and everybody else, you're just not relevant. That's not what we're saying. And I don't know why people ever thought that, because no one ever said that. Someone said Chick-fil-A is disgusting. Let's have a moment of silence for this person right here, because they must be talking about another Chick-fil-A, because the Chick-fil-A I be eating, ooh, it be doing something different to me. It be doing something different to me. So yes, let's have a moment of silence for this person that said this. So you're telling me, like, what, like, what you be get, maybe it's what you, I don't know, because my order slaps every time. Every time. He said you should be able to buy alcohol and weed at 18. I'm not going to say I disagree with this, but I feel like we shouldn't be able to buy alcohol at 18. A lot of us are really dumb and don't think. We are underage right now, and some of y'all be drinking and driving, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like lowering the age to 18 is just gonna cause a lot of problems, so I think we should just keep it at 21. But the weed thing, like, I mean, go crazy. Like, if 18's though, yeah, why not? Like, who is it affecting? It's your choice. But with the alcohol one, I don't agree. Okay, someone said graham crackers and milk, gas. I have not tried that, so someone says babies/children are ugly. That's cold, bro. That's so foul. I'm not gonna lie though, like when they be like they first push out the baby and like they show the mom and the mom like starts crying, like, I'm sorry, yes, they're ugly when they first come out because they're all bloody and they're purple, and it's like but I feel like babies are really cute, but just not newborns. Newborns are ugly. Newborns are ugly. I'm sorry, but if I ever have a baby and the baby comes out and y'all talking about, oh my gosh, the baby is so cute, stop lying. Stop lying, because you're telling me that purple bloody thing is cute. Babies, yes. Newborns, no. So she said baby/children. I don't know, some of them are cute, but some of them look evil. Let's talk about cancel culture. I feel like cancel culture, it can be very toxic at times, but I feel like it's needed. I feel like people need to be held accountable for what they do. But I also believe that people can change. I feel like people can change. There's some instances where people do change and people do grow and people do change their mindsets. I feel like, let's say, cancel culture is really big on TikTok. There's been hella creators that have been caught saying the N-word, like white creators, and it's like, you're telling me that, like, their apologies don't be it. Like, they'd be like, I'm sorry, like, I just found out that, you know, black people are actually human beings 2 days ago, and it was never my intention. Listen, you are 16, you are 17, you are 18 years old. You should know right from wrong. You should know not to be using that word. Like, I'm sorry, but that's something that you should have known. You should be held accountable for that. Cancel culture is very iffy. It, like, one, it doesn't really leave room for change, but two, people want to pick and choose who to cancel. If you're canceling someone because they said this, make sure you have that same energy to someone else when they say that. Feel me? People really just pick and choose who to cancel, and it's like, that's not how it works. We have to hold everybody accountable for what they do. Feel me? I got one of these questions and it was like, progressive politics are too radical to be realistic. And I sat down and I was like, what does this mean? Like, I actually was confused. So I hit on my girl Kim, shout out to her, and shout out to Bella for answering my question as well. You know, it's okay to ask questions, it's okay to be confused. So I was like, bet, I'm gonna ask them. And I was like, what does this mean? So here's their take on it.
My take on this is that the progressive ideals seem radical now, but they always have seemed radical in all of history. Like Thomas Jefferson wanting America to be independent, that was seen as extremely radical. There were people that were loyal to Britain. And even like with fashion, like women wearing pants, you would have freaked out if you saw that in the early 19th century. So, looking back, and we see things that were the societal norms seem really messed up, and the progressive stuff then is what is normal now. So, people that think progressive politics are too radical are really just afraid of change.
And then I was like, oh, okay, I understand a little bit more. And then they went into a little bit more depth.
Progressive is like creating change.
Yeah.
So right now a lot of what like
Black Lives Matter is very progressive.
Yeah, that's change. And what else? Like just fighting for rights. It's always progressive movements. Like if you look back at like progressive reform in the 1800s, like
women's suffrage was progressive political reform, right?
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know,
progressive is just change.
Yeah, progressive, yeah, but like in a modern day.
So that's what the girls had to say, and as I got a better understanding, like I agree with them as well. Things are always gonna seem wild until, like, looking back on it, like people were like they said, women having the right to vote, people saw that as crazy until now. It's like, it's a norm. So yeah, I agree with what they said. Yeah, I think that's all the unpopular opinions that I had for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And there will be more videos on the way. I'm out.
Hit the leaf with the put the stick in the